we have an exciting announcement today. Our program today will include U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary Foxx, followed by remarks from U.S. Senator Udall, U.S. Senator Heinrich, U.S. Representative Michelle Lujan Grisham, and then a few words from Dr. Benjamin Tuggle of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Regional Director. And finally, some comments from our Mountain View community, the representative of the Friends of Valle de Oro, Angela West. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome the United States Department of Transportation, U.S. Secretary Foxx.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. It is really a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank the great commissioner for his introduction, and also recognize your great delegation, Senators Udall and Heinrich, as well as Congresswoman Lujan Grisham, for being here today. What great leadership you have in Washington. Also, Dr. Tuggle, and all of you here. This is a big announcement for us today at USDOT. And essentially what it is we have provided $8 million to invest right here. This $8 million comes from our Federal Lands Access Program. And it is something that President Obama has taken as part of his charge for this country to improve our federal lands, the infrastructure, the protection of our wildlife and our environment. And this money will go towards building sidewalks and installing traffic signals and expanding streets and constructing better rail crossings. But the bottom line is that as this refuge becomes more a part of the fabric of this wonderful state and this wonderful region, it will make it more safe for people who travel around here, whether they're biking or walking or riding their bicycles, as I said, to enjoy this wonderful, wonderful resource. Now, other folks will speak more about the project in specifics, so I'll leave all the details to them, but I do want to say that, and this is a common refrain in every speech I'm giving these days, is that our ability to provide this kind of support for a wonderful, wonderful project like this is contingent upon our country's ability to continue putting resources into our infrastructure system. And we are continuing to fight the battle to ensure that American infrastructure stays at the very top of the list among countries around the world. But frankly, we have some challenges with our own sense of courage, our own sense of purpose when it comes to taking care of our infrastructure, and we have to continue to work with your great delegation, which gets this issue and understands it and works for it all the time. If we could just clone your delegation and put them all around the country, we would get this problem solved. But we've got to continue sending the message that American infrastructure requires investment. And when we invest, we get great